was way over there. Man, why does it take so long to detect the last spell when the game's been open for so damn long? What am I doing? Maybe I need to change the way the scenes are arranged or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is day 171 of me playing the last spell every day. Let's see. What are we doing? Ah, yes. Okay, so I got this stuff set up. And now I would like to do more economy stuff, but the pressure's been really mounting, so I think tonight we need to focus on improving strength. We need a surge of power of some kind. So I think for that, I want to get the inn. You know what? I'm going to destroy this, and then we can put the inn in that spot. Fantastic. Now, what level is everyone at? 5, everybody? Okay. So the highest I can get here is level 5 as well. Thurlow or Ben? Ben is a royal guard, is calm, and has back pain. Okay. Thurlow is a hunter, a spiritual pacifist hunter. Okay. So you have extra opportunism and skill range, which could be good with the debuff skill tree. And then Ben has extra mana, and then increased physical and range damage, and increased block. And you've got debuff and critical. So what have we been building so far? Right now we've got Rose. Let me do my level ups first. So I can get Vampire, which lets her heal from physical damage kills. But we haven't been doing that so much. We've been focusing on the pistol. And focusing on magic fuel. Move points would also be really useful. Skill range is very useful with a pistol. Vampire. I don't know if I actually want Vampire. I am kind of interested in getting head-on. I do want to know if head-on applies to the pistol. I do think we want to replace this longbow with a physical weapon. Maybe? I'm not sure. Could go for the isolated stuff, but I feel like building crit would be better. Maybe we go First Blood, Bully, Critical Master. She doesn't really have a way to apply debuffs to get the crit bonus from Bully, though, is the problem there. I will take First Blood. And Move points are nice. Very useful to your current build and stuff. Critical would also be nice. But what I really want is mana. I think we take the move points because it's blue. It's better than usual. So then we have Lee. Lee is building opportunism pretty much entirely. So let's get Septic Shock and Toxic Leech. And then we want to get you defensive stat bonuses so that you can more effectively stand in a dangerous position. Maybe the blue dodge, but just getting straight up damage would also be nice. Propagation damage is a good one because we're using the tome, and sometimes I want to use Lightning Strike. I'll take propagation damage. That sounds fine. And then opportunism. On this side, I don't think I actually want damage. I think I just want her to have stats that keep her alive more. I'll take the move points first of all, because having more move points is really helpful. And then we'll take the green armor boost. That's a good one. Then we come to Goron. So Lee is building poison opportunism. Goron is building spiky counter. Defensive training. What do we want? Relentless. I think we want relentless. Let's look at your stuff here first. So we want block. That's important. Right now you do not have much block. Okay. Fine. 10% resistance is good too, I guess. Then for your other thing, defensive training isn't really going to matter because I'm not building defenses that kill so far. So I think we're just going to take relentless. Okay. Opportunism is good. Aside from that, maybe reliability or health regen. Do you have ways to apply debuffs? Not currently. I think I'm just going to take the reliability. Okay. And now, a new hero. Spiritual pacifist hunter or a calm royal guard with back pain. I think I'd rather... What are the perks in the blue skill tree again? Stunning, contamination, bully, sadist, hex. Okay. So we could have you take... You do start with the book, which is a good start for opportunism. If we could use a stun weapon, like a scepter or a hammer, that would be a good choice as well. Ben would be a good choice to do a crit build with Bully as well. While Thurlow would be just going a straight opportunism debuff build. I think I want Ben. I think Ben has better traits. Now, you could get Spiky Counter, which is pretty good since you start with 12 block. Yeah, I like that idea. We can also have you get, you're gonna get Stunning, you're gonna get First Blood, you're gonna get Critical Runes, and then you're gonna get Bully, I think. Then we want to give you a stun weapon. None of these are stun weapons. That's a fancy-ass rifle. An orb that gives minus block. Would Guiron want the orb? I don't think so. Would Rose want the orb? Over the longbow, that is. Maybe. Give her a source of range damage. Which would be good. Not range damage, magic damage. Or we could get these boots that give critical. I'm getting the orb. I've decided. Rose is getting an orb. We have a mithril longbow. I can give that to Ben as a backup weapon because it is a weapon that does stun, technically. But I want a stun weapon from here. That's a stun weapon. It's a scepter. Is there anything else? Not right now. So we'll take the scepter. It would be best to get a hammer because Ben has Royal Guard, so he's best at physical and ranged. I could reroll for a hammer, but I wouldn't have much gold after a reroll, so I don't think I'm going to do that. We're just going to take the scepter, which is a pretty good scepter. We're going to replace your great axe, which is going to replace one of Goiron's great axes. I can sell this rusty great axe. So now Ben has an option to stun, but it does cost mana. Is that also the case with a hammer? I believe so, right? Yeah. 75% stun chance. 75% stun chance. Okay. So we really want to increase your mana as well. And mana regen. Okay, there's mana regen. I will take the propagation bounces. That's really good with the stun build that we're doing here. And then you can get mana from this side. I think we want some more move points. You're a little short on them. Resistance reduction, maybe. I'm gonna reroll this set. Mana, there we go. Green mana upgrade. Critical would be useful. I think getting a little bit more critical would be really helpful. From here, I don't think we care about any of these except maybe critical power. We'll reroll this. That's a little more compelling. We'll take skill range. And I'm actually just going to take experience gain, because with more heroes, the experience gets divided further between them. So it would be nice to have a way to compensate for that. And for your name, if we had a Ben before, probably. I think I'm okay with letting you be Ben. No. You can be Ben. What else can we do here? There's a little bit of extra cheap gear that I can grab. I will take these increased poison damage greaves for Lee, I think. I think that would be a worthwhile choice. Although it does reduce her healing received, so she won't heal as much from Toxic Leech. But that might be okay if she's not taking much damage in the first place. Or if she's dealing more damage with poison. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Not this time. As for my remaining 29 gold, is there anything I can spend it on? I don't know. Let's get some walls. I think I want a gate down here. Then we can put in some more walls. That was a weird mistake. It's going to bug me, so I've got to get rid of it. And then put more walls on this side. Okay. Yeah, our walls are a little bit lagging behind. They keep taking more damage than I want them to. Well, the amount of damage I want them to take is ideally 0, but that's not realistic. Anyway, let's put Rose on this side, and Lee is going to be... Okay, Lee's going to be on this side because that's where we're expecting more dense enemies. Something similar for Ben, and then we can put... No, we want Goyron on this side, and then Ben on this side. That's better. Okay. Let's begin. Oh, we've got hunters. Okay. Nice work. Okay, and then we have Ben come in here. Hold on. Hello, I have returned. Where are we at? I'd like to hit that group over there, but we can't quite reach them yet. There we go. Now I can hit that group. Ah, fuck. Okay. Now, okay, go run away from there. And Lee can shoot this guy. Bolt. And another bolt. And get back a little. And that just leaves Ben, who doesn't have any more actions, so brace. Well, he has more actions, but he doesn't have any more targets. There we go. Hammer face, go. And now, do it again. We want to burn through your mana, get it low. Although we don't want to empty it just yet. Now, we switch back to Rose. Who's going to move over here and hit them all with a great shot. Excellent. Now let's come back to this group. Ah, there's a hunter. Okay. Do that. Run in there and purge. Spinning. There we go. Run up here. Okay. Turtle stance. Meanwhile, Lee. Fireball. And can I touch this group first? And then let Glenwald get back in there. Very good. Move over here and end the turn. Lee being near enemies is ideal. I always forget about that. Even though that's kind of a huge part of the plan. Rage, spin. And chop them down. And then turtle stance and stand next to the hunter again. Meanwhile, Lee. Bash. Oh. We can touch. Crush. There we go. Then we can move to Rose. Ooh, an elite splitter. That's fucked. Okay. Don't you have more than 75% stun by now? Because you have that. It says 75. Does it naturally have 60? Is that what that is? I guess so. Whatever, hit it again. Bonk. Shoot that guy. Let's shoot that guy for a large amount of damage. $132. 198. That'll do. Pretty good. Okay. And Rose still has actions, actually. Okay. End the turn. Loads of enemies attacked Goyron. Alright, swing at that group. And now swing at this group. And again. Now Lee. Lee's in danger. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Actually, don't stand in between those guys. Please don't. If you stand here, can you poison that guy? Yeah, there we go. That's a good spot. Now let's come back to Ben. Hammer Faith. And again, Hammer Faith. Hmm. $99, $198, $363. Huge. Gigantic damage. There we go. Meanwhile, Ben wants to hit stunned targets for the extra critical chance. Turn. Alright. We need Rose to get the hell out of there. And now we can have Ben go in there and hit them with the Hammer of Faith. Nice. Now we come to Rose. Okay. For this side. Goyron is going to do something. Let's just use Turtle Stance and Fortify and begin slicing. Get in there. Meanwhile, Lee, take a couple steps back and Fireball. And then bolt both of them. Hold on. Just needed to cough a little. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, luckily that didn't do much. Okay. Move around here, shoot that guy, and then this guy, and then that guy again. And we can grappling shot this guy too. Now we're back to Ben. Hammer that group. And hammer this group. Now Goyron is going to great spot to spin. And then slice up these guys. Meanwhile, we... Okay. What's left is 5 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? I don't know. I only see 4 over there. That's annoying. Ah, this fucker. Bolt. And again. Meanwhile, Goron. Okay. Run straight up to that guy. Shoot him straight in the face. Alright. A 4th hero definitely added a lot to our power. Alright. Now for the next night, we really need to get the inn so we can push back the mist. Also, one of these has been completed. Which one is it now? The pistols. Nice. So what remains now is spear, power staff. Oh, is it just those 2? Okay, I need to get a spear and a power staff then. Alright. Hopefully I remember that tomorrow. Or... are there any in here? No. Yes. It's a rusty spear, though. Whatever. We grab it. We use it, hopefully. And yeah, you can see there's less level ups because the experience is getting distributed between all of them. But yeah, that's day 171. Had to go for a few minutes, but it all went smooth otherwise. So, yeah. Be back tomorrow. See you then. Farewell.